Alright, let's dive into something that's been buzzing in the comedy world lately, Wanda Sykes' wild idea for Stephen Colbert's final episode of The Late Show. And let me tell you, it's not just a suggestion, it's a full-on call to arms. Wanda didn't hold back when she told Colbert to burn this bitch down on his last show, and honestly, it's the kind of bold statement that makes you sit up and pay attention. But what's really fascinating here isn't just the phrase itself, it's the intent behind it. Wanda's not just asking for a memorable finale, she's demanding a moment of pure, unfiltered chaos. And personally, I think that's exactly what late-night TV needs every now and then. It's easy to get stuck in the routine of monologues and celebrity interviews, but Wanda's pushing for something bigger, a reminder that these shows can still be platforms for raw, unapologetic expression. Now, let's break this down a bit. Wanda's suggestion to burn it down isn't just about spectacle, it's about catharsis. Late-night hosts like Colbert have spent years navigating the absurdity of politics, culture, and everything in between. So, the idea of going out with a bang, literally and metaphorically, feels like a fitting end. But here's where it gets interesting. Wanda also brought up Colbert's Catholic faith and suggested bringing Pope Leo as the final guest. On the surface, it's a hilarious juxtaposition, the Pope on a late-night show? But if you take a step back and think about it, it's also a subtle commentary on the intersection of faith, politics, and entertainment. Colbert's been a vocal critic of the Trump administration, and Pope Leo's stance on immigration aligns with that critique. So, Wanda's not just throwing out a wild idea, she's layering in a deeper message about using your platform for something meaningful. What many people don't realize is how much thought comedians like Wanda put into these seemingly off-the-cuff remarks. It's not just about getting laughs, it's about sparking conversations. And in this case, the conversation is about legacy. How do you end a show that's been a staple for years? Do you play it safe, or do you go out with a statement? Wanda's clearly in the statement camp, and I have to say, I'm here for it. It's a reminder that even in the world of late-night TV, there's room for risk and rebellion. Plus, let's be real, Colbert wholly ghosting the Pope is the kind of comedic gold that only he could pull off. But let's not forget the bigger context here. CBS canceling The Late Show was framed as a financial decision, but the timing is suspicious, to say the least. Just days after the announcement, the Trump administration approved a merger involving Paramount, CBS's parent company. Coincidence? Maybe. But it's hard not to read between the lines. Colbert's been a thorn in the side of the Trump administration for years, and this feels like more than just a business move. It raises a deeper question: are we losing a critical voice in late-night TV, or is this an opportunity for Colbert to reinvent himself? Personally, I think Wanda's burn it down idea is the perfect response to all this uncertainty. If the show's ending anyway, why not go out on your own terms? Here's the thing, late-night TV is as much about the host's personality as it is about the jokes. Colbert's brand of humor has always been sharp, intelligent, and unafraid to tackle tough topics. So, if this is truly the end, it makes sense to go out with a moment that encapsulates all of that. Wanda's idea isn't just about destruction, it's about transformation. It's about taking something familiar and turning it into something unforgettable. And in a media landscape that's constantly evolving, that's no small feat. So, what's my takeaway from all this? Wanda Sykes isn't just a comedian, she's a provocateur. Her suggestion for Colbert's finale isn't just a joke, it's a challenge. A challenge to push boundaries, to make a statement, and to leave a lasting impression. And honestly, in a world where so much content feels disposable, that's something worth celebrating. So, here's to Colbert and his final show. Whether he takes Wanda's advice or not, one thing's for sure, it's going to be a night to remember. But if you ask me, he should absolutely burn this bitch down.